Hey, how's everyone? And it's your daily ride share delivery driver today. And on today's video, I want to talk about the upcoming perks that the drivers app Lyft or the ride share app Lyft has coming up in the near future. One of them being on behalf of a direct debit card that will let current drivers, be able to cash out their money immediately after complete, as long as they complete rides. They could be able to cash out their money from completing each trip that they do and have that money transfer onto a Lyft debit card, which will actually have the company's name on it, so they could be able to use the money for whichever purposes they may need to use it for, instead of having to wait every payday. Because Lyft it usually pays drivers every Wednesday if they would like to be able to get paid using that method, as opposed to having to use instant pay, which it still offers drivers right now, but it just doesn't offer debit cards to all the drivers to cash their money out on. Instead, they have to transfer their money to their bank account if they may have an active checking account. Okay, another perk would be how drivers will also be able to use a feature called expanded, well, not expanded, but express service, where as long as it's, a local company sponsored auto repair shop that has to be either affiliated with Lyft or be sponsored through Lyft, will actually offer drivers up to 50% off on vehicle repairs, which will save them a whole chunk load of money. Not only that, but they'll get much more faster service, as opposed to going to any other auto repair shop that's not affiliated with Lyft. Because in any other shop, you usually have to wait for hours. Sometimes have to leave your cars at those shops until they can get fully serviced. But when these shops that will be affiliated and sponsored through Lyft, you will get waited on within minutes as opposed to hours. Okay, one of the third perks will be how you'll be able to get mobile service, which will allow current drivers, if they may have a breakdown on their vehicles, they could be able to get a local company affiliated auto repair mechanic to come wherever they are, as long as they have a vehicle breakdown, and repair their vehicles immediately. And if I don't know if it's free or whatnot, but I'm hoping that it will be free as long as you're a part of the Lyft drivers platform. The fourth perk will be on behalf of company sponsored English language proficiency courses, which will allow our current drivers to be able to also enroll in language proficiency courses, so they would like to be able to improve their English language skills. And on top of that, once they were to complete all the courses, they could become eligible for a certificate that will be recognized by some of the top universities and employers as well. One of the number five perks, or the fifth perks, will be on behalf of a driver advisory council that will be available in 44 markets or areas across both the U.S. and Canada, and will allow current drivers to be able to provide their insight on whatever issues may be pertaining to the Lyft platform. For instance, it could be pertaining to how they would like to see the Lyft app get improved or upgraded or whatnot. Okay, one of the six perks will be on behalf of a ride share insurance, company sponsor insurance, which won't be sponsored through the actual platform Lyft. Instead, it will offer drivers company sponsor rideshare sponsor insurance through the company Geico, and it will allow current drivers to get 25 cents off for each additional eligible ride they will complete through the platform. Not only that, but they would get up to $250 as their deductible as well. As long as they may get involved in an accident, that is. Excuse me. Let's say you get into a vehicle accident while driving for the platform, and you're covered through Lyft's rideshare insurance company. As long as you're covered through Lyft's rideshare insurance policy, you could automatically get $250 for a deductible, which will cover most of those repairs pertaining to your vehicle. And not only that, but I also like to add, and this is pertaining to the Lyft's direct debit card, direct pay debit card. You could get up to 2% on gas purchases, cash back, 1% on grocery purchases, cash back, and 4% cash back on dining purchases at dining restaurants. On that note, that's all I wanted to say about all the upcoming perks that Lyft's drivers app will have in the near future. And on that, not only that, but there was another perk that I wanted to mention, but I can't quite remember what it is. Anyway, with that being said, have a good day.